First time I've ever ordered anything from Lowe's and had it shipped directly to the house. Beats the heck out of it. Actually came in 3 days. So what it is a 2300 watt inverter. So I'll be able to take my little single cup coffee maker with me. $2,300 watts, 4,600 peak power. I'm about to buy another battery. I did have to sign for it. It's packed as good as anything Amazon ever packed. Man, this thing is heavy. Battery cables enclosed. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. I gotta set this camera down because this is too heavy to do with one hand. Okay. Inverter de potencia. Well, as soon as I learn Spanish, I'll know what that means. I bet it means power inversion. Yep. Looks like it's two hands again. Good grief. Those are some big battery cables. I guess you need big battery cables. I don't know what this is. Looks like I have to read the book. Oh, a remote control. Well, ain't that special? Nice little book. Us old people need a magnifying glass to read it. Holy crap, I might need a cargo trailer to carry the inverter. Oh look, thank you. Well, I'll just keep that sign. Okay, this inverter has two 120 volt outlets, on off switch, a thing for the remote control. I don't see, that's all it is those two outlets, which is fine. Looks like 3 fans in the back. Positive and negative. Assembled in China. If all those little things are fans, this thing puts out some heat. I guess it would. It's heavy. That's for sure. A Power Bright 2300 watt power inverter, 4600 watt peak surge. So positive and negative spots to hook up those monster. Those are bigger than any battery cables I got in there right now. And then I can set this down below next to the battery. Then I can run my coffee pot off of it. I don't think there's not much I couldn't run off of it. Might even be able to run a small microwave. I'll try it. Okay, that's it for the unboxing. Okay, I got that monstrosity of an inverter installed and wired up to the battery. I just got the one battery. I think that thing there says I got 39 amp hours in that battery. I don't know if that's right or not. It's an old battery. It's about 3 years old. I was using it on the trolling motor for the boat. So this is my little 1 cup coffee maker. I figured even if I could just do that in the mornings to make coffee without having to fire up the stove, that would be a good thing. So let me turn this thing on and see what happens. Well, it drops to 11.9. Maybe there ain't enough juice in that battery to run that thing. Oh nope, it's percolating. I got hot chocolate in there right now instead of coffee. It's not that cold out. Good grief, is it Wednesday? Let's see what happens. This won't take but just a couple minutes. It drops to 11.26, 11.7 on the thing. That doesn't register current because it's wired directly to the battery and not through the shunt. But if the amp hours go down, that should read that. And you can hear the pine needles and stuff hitting. This wind must be blowing 30 miles an hour. I had to shut the door because it was blowing pine needles in here. Okay, I'm going to turn on the overhead fan because that thing's making some. I'll just crack it a little bit. There. I'll suck out any moisture that this coffee maker's producing. Well, this thing will shut off automatically. I had to take this top piece off just to get to the battery because I got it bolted down in there. You can see there's a thing bolted all the way through the floor with a heavy nylon strap. Last thing I want is a 50-60 pound battery going flying anywhere, and it's got 2x4s plus that, so if it goes flying anywhere, it'll be a worse wreck than I need to worry about. Okay, should be getting close to finishing here. And that hot chocolate looks good. Oh, there it is. And the battery goes back up to 12.4. And I'm using 0.8 amp hours on the max air fan. So it drew the battery down a little bit, but I can use it to make coffee. Put another battery in here. I guess the big trick, we'll see. This will 12.5. It'll charge back up to max, even with a cloudy day like this. So, okay, that's enough of this experiment. I now can make coffee in the mornings without having to fire up the stove.